All right, good morning. Good morning. I bet you didn't expect a live stream from me on a Sunday morning. I know, I didn't either. But you know what? I have my kids home all the time now because of the coronavirus, and I have to just take a quiet moment to film for YouTube whenever I can get it. So here we are. Something I've been seeing a lot of is people going from one side of the pendulum to the other with their props and rewards and things for VIP Kid. When you start out, oftentimes you get all the things. And then you're like, I don't really need all of that. So I'm going to show you what I really need if I were to only take like the bare minimum for teaching. And these are the four things. There's only four things. So the first one is my background, and it's just a decal. It's a sticker decal. My advice, if you really want to be minimal, do something like a map that is a great prop and just you can use for every level, every student. Do not get sucked into the drama of like decorating your classroom for every single holiday unless you really love that. But if you're watching this video, you probably are not into all the stuff. So that's my advice. I'll link in the comments this decal I got on Amazon for $11, and it was surprisingly easy to put on the wall. I love it. The second one is one that I feel like people do not talk about enough in the VIP Kid world. It's a trackpad with a pen. It's actually a graphic tablet. That's what I searched on Amazon. Graphics tablet. Basically, it's your mouse. And with the pen, you can write perfectly. And I just feel like people need to use this for VIP Kid because we are using our mouse and our little like trackpad on our laptops to try to teach these kids how to write letters and numbers in English. And we are having a hard time ourselves forming letters. So check this out. It's a little bit of a learning curve just to get used to the hovering and the, how to write with it. But it's the best thing. I love it. I take it with me when I travel too because it's just the best. It plugs in USB, easy, and it's cheap. It was like $20. The third thing is this. There's glitter stars. That's it. And I use this for every single trial for my reward because I just want to keep it simple. And you just go, you get a star. Da, 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 da. I mean, really, really simple. If you're a brand new teacher, honestly, I would use stars for like your first 100 classes or so because just trying to get a million different rewards is just distracting for you, and you will focus more on the rewards than the actual connection with the student and the teaching. So I got these from a random party store, but there is a teacher on Instagram I wanted to show you, and she sells these, and they are so great. She sells all sorts of different little styles of glitter stars. Her name is Crafty Teacher Angie. Let's see if I can get it so you can see her. I'll include it in the bio or the description too, so you can see that. Just get some glitter stars. They look great on camera, and kids understand that they're doing something well, which is really what you want. Sometimes it can be distracting if you're like, you did well, now let's build something, now let's look for something, now let's give you something. It can be distracting. The last thing, and this is something that I'm learning about more and more every day, is digital rewards. So these are the things that if I had to pick, this is what I would, my bare minimum. And digital rewards are rewards and props that you use your phone for or your iPad or whatever. I'm going to show you my two favorites. One is Google Slides, one is not. So the first one is not. It's called Starfall. It's this little green and yellow star. Do you see it? It's a preschool app for kids in America, and I use it for my daughters all the time. And it has this interactive page where you can do all sorts of little activities. So my favorites are the color page, because kids love to learn about colors. For each color, you just click on it and the kid can listen to a little story about a color. It takes like 30 seconds. I feel like it's worth it. For kids who are a little older, like level 2, 3, I do this one. It's Who Am I? Look at this. And you make a person. I am a girl. You're asking these questions each time you get a star. I'm 6 years old. And then they can make the face. It's so fun. And they can pick out the clothes too. Now, my favorite Google reward that I'll share with you, this is one, I wanted to show you one for kind of older kids. And it's one I stumbled upon and I love it. It's called Regional Chinese Foods. And I'm learning that kids love to talk about food. Do any of you agree with me? I love talking with kids about food. So this is a map of China. Thank you to the Google Slides person who made this. It's the approved map of China, by the way. It's a map of China with numbers on it. And I usually start by asking, where do you live? What number are you near? This is great for levels 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the big kids. Like Beijing is by number 5, and then it has a food that is a local food. Isn't that fun? So then I say, do you like this? Do you eat this? Do you cook this? All those kind of questions. Some of them are really random. Look at this, fish balls and milk tea. Can you see that? So I think this is a really fun one. It's my favorite one. I pull it out all the time. So many of our lessons are about food, so it fits in too. So those are my favorite digital props for young kids and for old kids. And honestly, like you need your phone, you need your computer, you need some headphones and a background, and that's all you need then. So those are my digital, my minimalist VIPKID things. I am always aspiring to be more and more minimalist. This is my little bookshelf of VIPKID things, and I'm always paring it down because I've learned really to be a good teacher, you just need to focus on the student. And sometimes so much of this stuff is just distracting. So I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I hope this is helpful to you. And I'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody. Happy teaching.